Well, first of all, Nakuru show is on its own class. It is the agricultural show really of the country, and you are all welcome to the show. And more important, you are welcome to Egerton University stand, where you will be able to see what we are doing in terms of research, what we are doing in terms of collaboration, what we are doing in terms of agro-business. And you'll also be able to get seedlings for some of our plants which may be of interest to you. So don't miss to come to the Egerton University stand. Well, my name is Isaac Kibwage. I'm the Vice Chancellor at Egerton University. Welcome.
We are aware that Egerton University will be exhibiting at this year's Nakuru SK National Show. What can visitors expect from your stand?
Well, let me just give a short history that Egerton is the oldest institution of higher learning, having been started way back in 1939 as a school for farmers, and it has evolved over the time until now it is a comprehensive university. When you come to our stand at the show, there are a number of things you'll do. Let me start. The first one is to see the degree programs that we offer, both that are focused on agriculture and for the others which support our country in terms of human resource development. In terms of agriculture, you'll be able to see advances that research has brought into the field. You will see new technology, new equipment that is being fabricated at the university. You will see different ways of growing foodstuffs. These are all towards the supporting food security and the nutrition. You'll also see some of the value addition. So there'll be products there that have been developed from our own produce, which then are ready for the market. And the many other things that I cannot tell all of them here.
Okay. So the university is widely recognized for agriculture. So how is the university contributing to Kenya's food security agenda?
Well, I would just say that ours is to do research that deals with the issues of food security and nutrition. For example, we do research into say beans or maize that is best for reduced rain, because we are seeing challenges with reduced rain, so that we are able to have early maturing and harvesting of maize. We are doing beans which are for semi-arid areas, so that our communities which are there are also able to do that. We do groundnuts for places like Turkana, which have been uptaken by the community to put money in the pocket. But we are also training people through our extension, so that the research we have is not just retained in the university, but the communities come to see what we are doing. We go there and talk to them. So generally, we are actually contributing towards knowledge adaptation within the community that improves their way of looking at agriculture, so that we are able to increase production to support our country. There is no country which is sovereign if they cannot feed themselves. So we want to make sure that Kenya is able to feed itself, and so that indeed our country then will be able to be food secure.
Now, the agriculture show attracts many young people. We want to know, what is Egerton University doing to inspire the next generation of agriculture?
Well, that is, let me say that our young people are our most of our visitors are actually the young people, and they want to see what is going on. They want to see how this is done, such that it is it is growing like this. And what they will see there, it is both from how the plants are prepared up to the yield, up to the value addition of the produce um, which has been prepared now as the final product to be consumed. And they ask many questions, and there'll be experts there for the various sections to address them. Let me give you an example where you are standing. This is how we are trying to support reintroduction of the 4K clubs. Actually, if you look, these are from various schools who we gave land so they can come and start practicing that. Because if you look at 10 meters by 10 meters, you can actually feed your family for a number of months. So they will also see that one on the site. But more importantly, how we increase yield from what they know to now bigger yields. Yes.
Thank you. So now maybe the next question, how does Egerton University ensure that its academic programs remain relevant to industry and national needs?
Well, first of all is we have academic programs which are reviewed. We review them periodically, and definitely within 4 years they must be reviewed. And when we review them, we are looking at what is expected in the field, which skills do the graduates need to have before they exit. So we engage the industry, we engage the alumni, we engage various stakeholders when we are reviewing to give comments, so that these are all synthesized and included in the review program. So mostly what we are trying to do is to have now programs which are accepted by the industry, that they have the skills and which is required. So they don't go there and say, oh, we don't have this, your people don't have this. No. Egerton, we are making sure that the skills requirement in industries are being clearly embedded in the learning process. There is the undergraduates, which are replaced by Kenya universities and colleges central placement services, that scopes, and they will actually be launching it here in the first week of July in Egerton. So that is for all who have been placed in universities in Kenya, both public and private. But we also have openings for masters, those who want to specialize, PhD. Those programs are there and they are always open. We are always admitting students, not only from Kenya, but even from the other countries, from East Africa, even from West Africa and South Africa. Well, being a university, the first thing you always remember is you have to collaborate. And we have a very strong collaboration base. We collaborate locally with the farmers. Let me start from there. Then we collaborate with other universities when we are having research agendas that must be delivered by multi institutions. We also have collaboration with the international universities. Well, your universities are international, but other universities outside Kenya. And that is routine issues of research. They don't just depend on only one university.
Research and innovation are key pillars of the university. What are some of the areas currently receiving attention?
Well, we have the issue of climate change. And remember, our core business is agriculture and how we contribute to food security. So we are having research on climate smart farming. How can we direct farming with all these changes in climate to continue getting enough food for our country? So that is there. We also do research in value addition. Value addition is if we have, say, as an example, we have potatoes, Irish potatoes. What can we do from that Irish potato? Which products can we have? That's what we call the value chain. And so we have beans. Remember, I talked about beans. We have groundnuts. So we are also developing machinery, local. Mi nawaalika wale watakuja kwa show watembelea kibanda cha Egerton University. Hapo wataona vile utafiti inatoa nini kutoka kwa Egerton, mazao tunatengeneza namna gani, kwa sababu ya vile what do you call hali ya hewa inaendelea kubadilika. Hizo ndio utafiti tunafanya, ndio tuendelee kama nchi kupata nini, kupata chakula ya kutosha. Kwa hivyo wakikuja hapo wataona. Hapa tumefanya demonstration tu ndio watu waone vile shamba kadogo kanaweza kakupatia chakula ya kulisha jamii yako. Kwa sababu ukifuata namna hii, unaweka mahindi kule, unaweka mboga hapa, hii inakusukuma tu.
Ujumbe wako kwa vijana katika kuweza kujitia kilimo biashara?
Kilimo biashara ndio ukulima ya mbele. Wacha niseme namna hii, kila mtu lazima akule. Ni ukweli au ni urongo? Kwa hivyo kama una kazi lazima ufanye nini? Lazima ukule. Wenzako lazima wakule. Ukifanya kazi namna hii, unaweza ukaniuzia, ninakupatia pesa ya kujimudu kama familia, na ile ingine ya kufanya mambo mengine. Unajua mashamba imeanza kuwa kidogo, inaendelea kuwa ndogo. Kwa hivyo hiyo wanaweza wakafanya, wanaweza wakapata pesa. Kama ungekuwa nasimama hapo ningekuonyesha, uniambie hiyo utakupatia pesa gani. Hii ni 10 by 10 meters, unaona? Kila mtu ako na hiyo size. Lakini hakuna haja wewe ulale na njaa kwa sababu hujapata kazi. Na unaona vile tunasaeka, tunalitaya, tunaenda wapi? Tunaenda kwa shamba ndio tupate chakula, ila haina contamination ya kujimudu wenyewe na kupatia wajukuu na vichukuu.